So come and play a game. It's not a game that people bring. You have to pay a current bill. Yeah. So come and we are money. It's not a game that people bring. You have to improve your business. Yeah. So come and play a game. It's not a game that people bring. You have to pay your fine hustle. Yeah. So come and we are. If you want to get money easy, I live a day fortune scratch and win. They will make you look at that. Hey, yeah. If you want to get money easy, I live a day fortune scratch and win. They will make you look at that. Hey, yeah. So let me see your hands up for liberty. I say we are a big Pafate. I say we are a big Pafate. Let me see your hands up for liberty. I say we are a big Pafate. I say we are a big Pafate. So let me see your hands up for liberty. I say we are a big Pafate.
Let's go to the National Commission on Higher Education. So they've said that going forward, nobody should move or pride themselves with honorary doctorate degree. It is forbidden now in Liberia by the UP government. The National Commission on Higher Education said that has come to an end. But here is it. Yeah, please understand, yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, the internet is fluctuating on and on. Before you nullify something, you should already have something or a law that forbids that, which will be your reliance. It doesn't make sense. You have absolutely nothing in place, but simply because some people are making noise, and then you, the educated person, a doctorate degree holder also, soon gave in without giving it a careful consideration. No law that forbids that. To do that, there must be a law to neutralize it. It is an honor bestowed like an award. It's wrong to impose one's authority on the people. Those conferred on from outside, you are also saying that they should not come to Liberia with it. And even if they came to Liberia with it, they should keep it private. You are also saying those people on the other side in the private sector, like church people too, and other people, they should not use it in Liberia. It doesn't make sense. It is purely outrageous. The National Commission on Higher Education has to take time. It is not about authority, not because you have the authority, so you just make statements that will even question your education. It is wrong to impose because you have the power or the authority. To do that is to say even nobody should be honored in a country. Honorary doctorate degree is just a way of saying thank you for your service. Thank you for what you have done. We place our confidence in you. This is our preference. You can nullify or neutralize when you do not have a law that forbids that. When you have a law that forbids that, that is your reliance. That's what you use. You people are educated people. You don't see the lawyers. What the lawyers do, the lawyers rely on existing laws and also pass laws which they use as opinion to justify the present or to defeat the argument or why the judge should see reason in the sense they are making before the court. They reference opinions, past events, which are laws or which serve as legal opinions. If those are not available, a lawyer will not go in the court and be referencing. No. You guys are educated people. The head of the commission, who also has a doctorate degree, should know this. Just look at the court people, look at the lawyers, and then you know you don't have laws. There's nothing that forbids that. Absolutely nothing forbids that. If you have a law in place that forbids it and people are in defiance, then you can come out with such announcement or authority, which everyone will go by. The same with what we have. Police people, city police officers, and others, immigration. How they call it? Say Mary Broad Day, first Saturday. They get into the street, into marketplaces, taking people goods, preventing people from coming out, saying because it is Mary's Broad Day, it is a holiday, nobody should come outside, everybody stay indoor, clean your place before. What is the law? Who legislated that? That you will stop people from coming outside on first Saturday. And those of you who gave into those things because you don't know the law, you don't know who you are. There is nothing in this country called first Saturday. And it has anything of forbidding people from coming outside to do your business or to get out. If it was legislated, if it has a legislative backing or legislated, it's a law, then you say yes. That is why those people over there call the legislature that they work. So you don't have any laws, yet you're saying people should not use it. How does it affect the country if people using the honorary doctorate degree, or you just don't want people to use it, or it will confuse other people, or you will not know the difference between the academic sat in class and confer on doctorate degree and the honorary? Or you just think that everybody, only few people should be referred to as doctor, the ones who sat in class? You firstly want to go through the legislature, through the appropriate means or representatives, and get them to get it on the floor and make a legislation or have it legislated. Then you can use that now as your reliance. But nothing of such. You just sit in that National Commission on Higher Education because you think you're the boss and say nobody should use honorary degree in this country. It doesn't make sense. It questions you people who are in that commission education. The layman can buy into this. It's too cheap, too elementary. You can. So you do away with that. You leave the people, yeah? You leave the people. The University of Liberia has this. They said they launched it today, the doctorate program in gender and security studies. You want to focus on that. See how you guys can add spice to it and build it up. Look at the doctorate program campus. Look at the University of Liberia. Sorry to say, no disrespect, not demeaning, but this is the reality. The campus is dirty. Not representative of a university that is coming to offer doctorate program. You're not concerned about that, but you're concerned about petty things. Honorary doctorate degree, nobody should use it. So before we get to the line, Representative Marvin Cole has made his decision to be a member of CMC, Citizens Movement for Change. The political leader of that party is Representative Musa Bility. He has made his decision, and he will be a member of the party, he said, going forward. People are crossing over to Bility's party. It looks like it will be stronger. You see, people are crossing over, but that is the kind of culture we have. Everybody runs to the new thing. After a certain time, they start moving away. Nigeria's former president, age 82, is in hospital. He's receiving treatment. Muhammad Mandu Buhari is sick. He is 82 years old. He is receiving medical treatment in London, not in Nigeria, in London. He left office or turned over power in 2023 after serving 2 terms. And he been out of the country since April. He traveled to the UK for routine checkup, and then he fell sick, spent several days in the intensive care unit where he is undergoing treatment. He is not well. He's in London and he's been treated. He is 82 years old. He is 82 years old. Muhammad Mandu Buhari, 82 years old. He's sick and he's receiving treatment in the UK, not in Nigeria. They don't like their own country. They are afraid to be treated in their country. They run off the country when they get sick. They trust foreign land, but they stay die in foreign land. Trust your country, trust your doctors, build it up. All the people who are saying, oh, they have sector days, we're building the country, we made this country days, President Baga is serious about this country, what the president is doing. Let any one of them get sick. They can't go to JFK. They prefer to use thousands of United States dollars to get out than using that money to build the commerce of the medical area. They prefer to go out. Those are what I tried to share with you. Keep playing the King's Cash giveaway. It is 10,000 Liberian dollars. And you can also win 5,000. And you can take the two together depending on how you play. Dial *799 *24 hatch. Just put in 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US. That's all. And you win for yourself your 10,000 and 5,000. That's 15,000. So those are the pointers. The shocking news this morning that hit the football world: Diogo Jota and his brother Silva die in a car crash in Spain. Marco Rubio announced the restructure modify United States Aid Agency for International Development, called USAID for short, that they are now prioritizing trade over aid, opportunity over dependence, investment over assistance. Americans would not put their money to fund any failed governments in faraway countries, that their assistance will be targeted and time limited. They will favor countries that have demonstrated the ability and willingness to help themselves. Marvin Cole will become the new member of Citizens Movement for Change of Musa Ability. The National Commission on Higher Education will issue a stern warning that going forward, no one should announce his or her doctorate degree, should not use it, honorary doctorate degree, in Liberia. And Nigeria's former president, Muhammad Mandu Buhari, age 82, is in the intensive care unit undergoing treatment in London, escaped being treated in his hometown or his own country. Have your say now. Sorry, we managing it. We flipping from one page to another. It's not easy. The internet is fluctuating. Jean McBorough said, okay. Yes. We'll do that, Matthew. Thanks for the reminder. I thought on you today, but something came in and it went off my board. I will do that. Trust me. I wouldn't forget. I will make a notation while I'm on so that when I finish, I will not forget. So you can have your say now on 0772 23 99 33 0886 30 44 97 0777 9803 75, which is the women's line. 0777 9803 75. Those are the numbers. Okay. Yes, it's on and off, on and off, on and off. It's not easy. Internet, it's not really okay today. Yeah, so you can have your say now on those numbers. Just take a few calls and then we move on. Try to manage it some kind of way. That's how it is. Or that Unity Party internet fluctuation. Not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, on and off, on and off, on and off. This morning again, Israel had a difficult time getting it on. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, this is Edmond Carr. Thank you for the enlightenment. The Unity Party people, they are the ones that are rejoicing over this invite by the U.S. president, as he will be the first president that will ever invited in such an occasion. I was telling them on one of the sisters show that it's not anything to rejoice about until he had gone there and come up with the results. So they're looking at the prevailing situation surrounding this government since the took over. their human rights record in this country is bad. Their approach towards our allies, which is the American government from his official, are all bad. Then you are invited, you rejoicing, you don't know what will happen. Look at the situation between Trump and Zelensky of Ukraine, the South African president. He put up a video before him, telling him he misruled what he was doing to the white citizen. And what he had to say about it. So why is Trump do that to our president? Will he be in a position to engage Trump the way the president of South Africa, he physically fit, he was able to engage Trump? Then looking at withdrawing all foreign aid from us, and they are saying their interest. And all we have been hearing our government say is that they are on the side of China than America. Why are you doing so? This is our interest. HPS situation is around here. We know. They are calling our government to go back to the agreement and make sure that HPS have the agreement, and they are talking about their interest. What will be their interest? Why is it trade? It's to allow HPS to have a multiple user of the railroad. But the guys don't read, they don't follow anything. They just rejoice everything because they know they are drowning. So every dry lead are dry, they hang on it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. HPS, I just highlighted those points. Having had the opportunity to get a copy of Marco Rubio address on USA restructure, modify, and thought to share that. What they're going to do in America, then do that at a business. But there is a reason, there is a purpose for which those 4 presidents were called. But what I do know is the government, I think a couple of weeks back, they were trying to justify the one China policy. And I think I saw something from that other side too, the U.S. So probably some of those things might be discussed.
Hello, Mr. Andrew.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Justin Kaula Akwe, and I'm 40 from Green Drive. Yeah, you see, we did it to America for us. This is not the first time American government inviting a Liberian
Chief,
president.
I'm talking about first time or second time. I talk about Marco Rubio pointers.
Regular, that is close connection between America and that of Liberia.
Chief, Danama argument, whether the first time or whether it happened, I only highlighted Marco Rubio points on you say. Probably some of those things might happen, but I'm not talking about first time, second time. No.
Always take this something like maybe is something that is obvious. Wow, it ain't happening to other government.
No, that's not my discussion. I know that it is the normal, so I can go on.
Yeah. Okay, now to our politicians, give me a few seconds. I want to address our politicians more. Yeah, you see when the situation, you see, thank you for the show, thank you, AB, and that of all we are seeing. At least every time we listen to you on at the hour you put on the show, we are being educated. For me, for day, if I don't listen to it, when it's Saturday, if I don't listen to you, I can feel too bad. So I want to really say thank you people for the show, and you put not just on the show, but the education you put giving us. Yes, it's inspiring us, and I even start to feel that kind of that spiritual feeling, more especially when you on air, the way you address the media when it comes to the Christians. I really admire you on the show. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So,
thank you.
I want to say things to our politicians. Let us be committed to when we say we're doing it. Let's be real. You can be this guy one way, then tomorrow, all of a sudden you change. You know the right thing, but you're trying to turn it to be the wrong. You won't make the thing to be the right thing. It's not good. Everything got a spiritual effect.
Okay,
your
sir.
child, you're doing this, but you're not looking at what will happen to your children or your generation to come. So I want to say thank you,
Chief.
Brother Sam. I'll always listen to you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Have a nice Thursday. Hello.
Hello. Andrew, how are you there?
I'm doing good, thank God. And you?
Yeah, my name is John Wallow. I'm calling from Broadville. Sending for the president. I'm making for her 2 way or sending for somebody.
Chief, I ain't talking about America sending for president or not sending for president. My emphasis or my idea was on Marco Rubio statement that he made on the restructure. You say it's coming back after they have restructured it. Now he's decided to share with the world some of or how the new USA will look. Those are the things I only mentioned Boakade in passing, that some of these things I talk about, some of these things Marco Rubio talk about, like America going forward, they will be prioritizing trade over aid, opportunity over dependence. American taxpayers will not be given to failed governments and all that. So I just assume that some of these things might be brought on the table, given that Liberia has natural resources, Liberia has this, Liberia has that, there are the political aspects. So some of these things might be highlighted, but not necessarily first time, second time, Boaga going there or the other president. No. Just few, and then we out. Yes. Can you? Okay. Oh, hey man, my women, they've been calling. Oh, hello. Yeah. Yeah, good old man, Sisi. Oh, you sounding like man, Sisi. Oh, doctor. Oh, you got doctor degree now? Hey man. Yeah.
I'm Dr. Marcy.
Oh,
Calling from Flower Town.
so what kind of doctor degree you get? So
Oh, I've got my degree in my coach.
oh,
So they can take me to the law now.
so you get doctor degree in Kobo shop.
Yeah.
So what any idea in Kobo shop how to prepare food and all that stuff? We coming to you, da?
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah, da.
Dr. Marcy, yeah. So say you want to hear that in Liberia, let me go get me the code. Let it go to the law. Let me show me the law. I say, man, come back. That's why you country.
Yeah.
I say, I use the issue, my brother. Look, when Boga get people job in the country, I know they can be crack or what happens to the brains. I don't know. People will just jump off from the blue sky and say, oh, who wants to see this, who wants to see that in the country? You can't do that in the country. You not got law, and you go legislature to go and handle a member, what can I member? So put it in the book and say, we don't want to see in the country. But you get up from the blue sky and say, no, we're not going to acquire that in the country. That is not for our country. The post say, no, but I'm going to bring that go on, no. I'm going to get a post job. I'm going to be forgetting that thing. I can't understand. You don't go to school, you got to say, and don't go to school. So today I'm doctor, yeah, my father. Dr. Marcy in my Kobo shop. Anybody want to get that for me? What for them? They will say, you want to hear that for me? Left for you. Or you can show me the law, say, I'm going to understand. I'm Dr. Marcy. Thank you.
Okay. All right, da.
Okay. Thank you, my brother.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, Semanju.
Good afternoon.
This is the voice of Tabu Razak. Sam, I'm phoning you from Point 4 to be exact with you, Zimbabwe. Dr. Martin, thank you for that brilliant elaboration. But Sam, quickly to the issue. So let me say thank you for the education that you provide. Sam, you know, for me as librarian, I understand you clear when you were talking. You know, that's why when you read that paragraph from Marco Rubio that said that they are willing to help countries that has the ability to lead. The non-Liberia is not prioritizing good governance. So people who saying that, oh, Boga go, you're happy all around. No.
The man say
they are willing to prioritize trade over aid.
Yeah.
You get me, sir?
The other one, the one you quoted for, you know, the man say ability to lead. He said countries that have the ability and the willingness to help themselves.
Okay, thank you for the call. Exactly the same for Labrador, not in the case of Labrador, because we don't have the ability, because we have a president who does not know anything when it comes to the issue of the presidency. So, for me, I believe that President Bola is just a waste of time.
All right, Chief. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go to this. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Andrew.
Yeah, your name?
I'm taking care of people.
Let's hear you.
Mr. Andrew, they to that bar as well. Let's see you. Let's see you. So I can't go over there. So go
But that thing I talk about, no, I'm talking about Waka going over there. The man who is responsible to move from country to country to make sure that thing happen for America. Just how our foreign minister can move. The man came out to make a statement. The way they used to be helping countries around the world, the post stopped it when Trump came. He said they won't look at it. So they finished now. So the man decided to tell the world how the new user would be. That I want to talk about. I know. Yeah, I'm talking about Baka going America and Baka not going America.
They will say that that's true. They will say that that's true. You know, we'll get a few women. They will say that that's true.
How the boy say that not true when it is confirmed that Baka will be going there? How do we say that not true?
You know the part of people. You know the part of people. They will say that that's true.
Okay.
And I want to rule the country. The judge will about the say that that's true.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, confused people that will point power.
Thank you. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. The same Andrew, there is our this time here. There is a discussion for Omega Market, the legacy of former President. Mr. Sam Andrew, let me be frank with you today. Sometimes you can get some of all the quarter very discouraged on the show. Anything that you don't want all the call to make a point or to make about info, do not discuss it. But when you discuss the thing, anything you discuss on that thing, expect the public to make their info. So you don't get all the change when we call you interfering with the thing. So you do that credit will buy all the time using it. So please, that way of conducting the show, please, when you please change it. So now, and then you have to respect the show. Anything that you don't want all to discuss or to call to make our info, don't discuss it. Anything you discuss now, there are some people that in the phone to get that knowledge only they want to make their info. But so now you will interfere to the phone so that credit can finish. Thank you very much.
Chief, you there?
Yeah.
So you listen now. It is not what you want. It is what we put out. Listen. I gave you chance. I gave you chance to talk. Talk show all over the world. It has a pattern. They have something called talking points. You listen to BBC, they get the things they set to talk. VOA all over the world. In Liberia, the same way. The one that you hear the people talking. You can't talk it simply because you get on your mind and they open it, then you go, you say it. No. That's not how it works. Wait, my man. Give me a chance. Huh?
Yeah.
I said that I talk about Marco Rubio. Yeah. The things that he said about USA coming back and how they're coming back. And some of the things that he said, I assume that if Bouaka went over there, they might bring out some of these things. It's different from talking that Bouaka going to America is about this, is about that, and all the things. Other people discuss it. AB discuss it at length here. He opened our eyes to a number of things. So I can talk the same thing. I come to different things. So because you want to talk about Bouaka going to America, then I should give you a chance and put aside the one that I brought to talk. That's not how it works, Chief. Your work at our will and pleasure. That's how it works. If I leave it and allow you people to just say what you want to say, then it means that the same people say, some people call and say, oh, but Sam Andrew, you're allowing people to control the show. You the host, and people just controlling the show, they bullying you. Chief, that's not how it works here. Thank you. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Andrew. How do you do?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. My name is James Bartlett for the Veteran Assembly, District 16, Nikuta. Mr. Andrew, thank you very much. As you write the polling, this is how Marcel Ado to be. The overhauling of USAID, if it is maybe, it is because what the people have said. African nations have been misusing money from the American taxpayer money, and this is what they realize. So they fall back and make a hot have to overhaul before they could start their process. Can you imagine, Mr. Andrew, are you getting me?
Yeah, listening to you.
Yes. Can you imagine? If you monitor back then, October 5th, 2018, according to the Saturday newspaper, a Thursday edition, the other GSC reported that Honorary Joseph said 2013 and 2014 fiscal budget, $2 million United States dollars was unaccounted for. Why they mentioned that government officials had their savings in the Middle East, in the UK, in Asia, and also America. And if the people see all the money sending here, and you say my people suffering, and they send the money here, and within a year or two, that money go back into their country, in their banking account. So what you expect them to do? So at this time, perhaps the meeting is called is to acknowledge the African leader that will be in attendance. At this time they will know their role to play with they are seeking assistance.
All right, Chief.
So maybe at this time it may be like battle system. I gave you there and you gave me there.
Yeah,
so maybe they request for this one and you
no, but that's why that is why Marco Rubio said going forward they will be prioritizing trade over aid.
Yeah, this is why I say it will be the battle system. You give me cassava, I give you palm nut. So if I take a cassava and you give me the palm nut, I'll know how to take care of the palm nut because my cassava too went there. They request, for instance, they request for British Mountain and you give it to them and the proceed comes. If you use it, you will be a loser. So this is how I expect it to be. So thank you very much for acknowledging. This is how I look at it. You understand? If it is overhaul, when they send you money, they will warn you and they will tell you how really to use the money. Thank you very much.
Hello. Hello, you on, sir? Hello?
Good afternoon, Mr. Sam Andrew.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm Peter the Week also. I call from another street light in Roy Johnson. Thank you for the fascinating discussion. Mr. Sam Andrew, and what I got from what you have just read, I think and America is trying to break the barrier of dependency syndrome. Because over a century, Africa has just been depending on America for everything. And Donald Trump, during a campaign, he articulated that to the entire world that America spent billions of dollars in Africa and without America receiving. So I think this time around, we want to bring about a reform system where it will be give and take, 50-50. And that is very much good. And it's just like in our common parlance, they said when somebody is washing your bike, you should be able to watch your stumble. So we just pray and hope that our President, Joseph Boakai, will be able to properly articulate and represent the Liberia in our reform manner, and also the need to good governance system. Because they may talk about having a capacity, and to help yourself. So just like Boakai, a guy in power, need to reinvent their rule and make sure that they elevate their thinking to bring about a party that can bring about self-reliance in our society. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Andrews.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Andrews. Mr. Andrews, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from Apoko Corner, down Coastal Hill, White community. Andrew, thank you very much. Mr. Andrew, as I start and listen to you, expatiating on the issue that has to do with honorary degree, I begin to think, Mr. Andrew, how will people infringe on the rights of other people? Honorary degree is not an academic degree. But however, Mr. Andrew, what will you get from angry group of people who have no innovative ideas? Those guys that came to power, they are just angry. They have no new idea. These guys are just angry, so for that reason, they just want to portray something that will make them to look like they are working. But this is wrong for our country. Let them do the work. Let Let them start the promise they make the Liberian people. Let them do and deliver the promise and start doing all kind of things. I think the guys are angry and they have no innovative idea. That's why they are resorting, running after a trivial issue. Thank you very much, Andrew, for giving us the opportunity to make our voice on national issue. Thank you.
Hello. Hello? You went off, Chief. Thank you all. Y'all spice up the first lab of the show. I appreciate it. Yeah. So that's what it is. Yeah, you're listening carefully. Anyway, not only us, you might want to comment on something you hear on the other side, but you will have to follow the trend of the discussion so that you don't get it mixed up. Calling into a radio station or calling into a talk show is not just to express what you want to express, what you have on your mind, how you want to say it. No. If the people come and say, speak your mind, what's on your mind, meaning they have no topic, or they will decide to carry nothing, no topic whatsoever. Whatever they have, they will put it aside and just give you the opportunity to speak what you got on your mind. And that's why they say, speak your mind. But if they have their talking points, then it means you follow the pointers, you follow the trend of the discussion. What you don't hear them say, if you have it on your mind, you can say it because it's not part of their talking points. They can allow you to slant their show. That means to take it off gradually and then put your own there. Then you'll be running the show. That's why some people, I think I've had, a couple of times, I think either last week, I think a fellow called, no, it was a lady. She said she had just got on the show and she did not know what was being discussed. So I told her to hold on. The next pointers, she will have an understanding, then she can make her input. And she understood that. But she said that she had just come on, she did not know. Meaning, had she come on earlier, she would have known what to do. So she waited when I discussed the last 2 pointers, and then she called and had her input. Simple. That's how it is. It's not because you want to call or you have things on mind or you want to blast. So when I call, you just talk. They give you the chance. You blast for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Then when you finish, you say, yeah. The next day, say, I'm going to call again. I'm like, that's not how it works. That's serious thing we're doing here. We're not joking. Thank you. So let's go. But before then, let's have this break. Let's have this break. Then we'll talk something, and then we are out. Yes, we talk the hypocrisy of the government. Let's go this way. Once we've done that, we have this break. Then we talk the government hypocrisy, which you will be excited about, and you can have your say on it. That will be after we have the break. Hey. My guy is not actually responding well as he usually do. Something is happening somewhere. Okay, but I said they want us to think stupid. They think we are stupid. We are not stupid. They've been celebrating hard these days. They want us to be stupid. Okay. Thank you so much, my guy. He always around. He always. So let's go home with this one. The hypocrisy is clear. Everybody knows that from the onset it was happening. We told you people it was just a pretense. The formula wasn't well organized, or they did not put it in a way that it would have given relevance. They exposed themselves. The indictment is out, and the trial now goes before, or the case goes before Judge Roosevelt Willing. We told you people, we saw all of the indicators. It was clear. Priscilla Cooper was not part of that whole thing. But they thought that they are smart. They thought they could play the smart. When you aren't mature, but you have power, and you're being pressured by somebody higher than you, you tend to go about your game with the understanding that what you are doing is right, but you see the nakedness of it. Priscilla Cooper, we've been talking from day one, was never ever a real factor in this whole thing. Priscilla Cooper herself, sorry, I don't know what it is, but I think even if it is a separate trial, she will stay, she will still be before the court, meaning the court document should be reflected in the court document. The names that we saw, even if she requested for a separate trial, she will still be indicted. Her name had to reflect in the court document. So, in there. From the very first day, the woman chose that she be used as a surrogate. And you could tell that truly it was, her whole operation was fake. She chose to fake, which is very dangerous. Everything that you saw Priscilla Cooper doing over there, it was the game plan. She was working it out, and she faked it real good along the way. Who told you that Priscilla Cooper was ever involved as per what they said? The first sign you saw, besides what we talk about, when they carried Speaker Kofa and the rest of the guys at the police station, what happened? In less than no time, she was released to her lawyers. They say she wasn't feeling well. But she was not. They said she wasn't feeling well, so they released her to her lawyer to go home. Beyond that, Priscilla Cooper had been nowhere, just in her house, going back to her work and not enjoying herself, and everything is okay. The indictment came out. She's nowhere. She will be used against the guys. So you can see now it is clear the role she was playing. They programmed her. They programmed her, and she agreed to be programmed like a robot. They agreed. She agreed that they would program her just like a robot, or can call the anything you program it, and then you allow it to do according to your will. That is why God is exposing them along the way. And if this woman, if she knows from the recesses of her heart that the guys allow her, they program her, they persuaded her, they convinced her to do what she's doing, it's between she and God. If she has resolved because they want to use her as state witness. She was giving, Priscilla Cooper was giving every assurance. Priscilla Cooper was relaxed in this whole thing. Priscilla Cooper was not shuttering between the majority bloc and the minority bloc for nothing. Priscilla Cooper was the insider. She knew exactly what she was doing. At a certain point in time, she's with the majority bloc. She will leave from there. She goes back to the minority bloc. After a certain time, then she goes back to the majority bloc. So it looks like she was taking information from the minority bloc, carry it to the majority bloc. When they receive it, then they send her back. Just how you can see in the movies, some of the ladies, they can disguise themselves, and just trade between two different parties, just like that. Everybody knows, everybody who have been following this thing, go back to the record. Priscilla Cooper, the only person that traded, she will go this way. Another time she's back. I think she went between the majority and minority bloc, I think about 5 or 6 times. She knew what she was doing. And all of the people headed by the police director, Gregory Como, know exactly what it is. So ask yourself, why is she not indicted? And initially they accused her. They said she was part of the burning of the Capitol. She knew this, she knew that. So why is she not amongst the indictees? Why is she off? Why is she relaxed? That's the game right there. At least you see it now, you know. Everything about this whole thing, lie. They know exactly how that the portion of that building was burned. But they want to make the country to feel that certain people from the outside, particularly the opposition, did that. All of these things, the guys are lining up. They are headed to one place called 2029. Everything is a game plan. They plan it, they plan the game, and then they're moving. Everything that you see happening, everything is 2029. We will not be. Let us start discouraging them now. Let's start breaking the wings from now until 2026, 2028, 2029. They're nothing. Asset recovery. Watch the timing of assets recovery. Watch the timing of all the events they have had. Open your eyes. Go back. Time, history, or numbers, very important. Look at the time interval. Today is the 3rd of July. This one is on. Another one. The planning, another one. So it will just be in line to frustrate. And the good thing about it, time is against them to do what they promised the people. When you have evil plan, God blindfolds you of time to do what you ought to do. The lady knew exactly this whole game plan. She still knows. Priscilla Cooper will never, ever go through anything these guys are going through. The first place you needed to know, apart from all that we've been talking, on Friday, and they release her. Why did the police release her? Why couldn't the police say, okay, we arrange a decent place here as a lady. Since you are a lady, you are sleepy, but you can go. The claim is strong, and you can. We can allow you to go home. We can release you to your lawyer, so you will be here. The same way they carry Fonati Kofa, Fonati Kofa and the rest of the guys, they are of status. It's not because they are male. And let's drop that gender thing. So because she is a lady, she should be taken, she should be left to go. Then the men should suffer because they are men. Oh, yes? Okay. That So that's why you're saying, yeah? That's why you're saying. You always see it. But we saw the thing, yeah. That not news. But maybe this is the first time you will see a representative standing. Mbwaga stood in court and testified against Cummings. Huh? Now the first time we can cite several events. Priscilla Copper will tell the court that these people did this, they did that. You'll see it. And you will come back and say King's FN said it. We've already given the indicators. We're not doing anything but analyzing the indicators or the factors that are associated with it. That's what people do all over. Talk show hosts or journalists on the field, politicians or medical doctors or everybody, they look at the indicators. Before the doctor do this, the doctor can look at the indicator and tell you, say, no, don't do this, or this is going to happen. If you do this, this will be the result. That's the indicators. In politics, we say factors. All of those practical things that you see, those are signs. Signs, they call it signs. In a for a biblical term, they call it signs. In politics, they call it factors. In the medical area, they call it symptoms. All of those things are signs. So when you see it, then you can make your own judgment from there. And it may not be scientific, it may not be exact as you say it, but you can have some. Sometimes it is exact, just as you say it. Didn't AB lay out the whole itinerary of how Fonatikofa was going to end? And you see it? Why was he looking at the various indicators that were being played or unfolding? They released the woman. Today, the woman isn't indicted. The woman is not among those people. Let them come and tell us why. From the time she got sick, they said she got sick. The illness was not serious. I think today, either today or yesterday, her birthday was on yesterday. If not yesterday, today. She celebrated her birthday. So, from the very first day they said she was not feeling well, till today she stays sick. That they refused, they kept Fonatikofa and the guys there up to the night hour just to carry them to Saw Beach, and then they let Priscilla Copper to her lawyer to go home and sleep. But God there, the chief judge watching. Madam, if you think for whatever reason you should be used, you allow yourself, you agree to be used against Fonatikofa, then God there, God watching. You are a lady. You are a lady. You have gained respect. For the time you stay in that legislature, you have gained respect of some of your colleagues. Not all of your female colleagues are supportive of the kind of things that are happening to these people, and they are supportive of your action. Not all the women in this country. Unity Party women will support you because you are a part of Unity Party. But God there. Thank God they're using you. That's how God works. That's how God can expose people. That's how God can bring people to nothingness. It will be sweet. You'll enjoy it. The persuasion will look so good. The assurances will come. The patrons, the political patrons will speak. They'll give some history. They will say all kinds of things in the room. That's how nice it can be. But the Bible says, to everything there is a season and a purpose under the sun. There's the season that they are doing what they are doing to those guys, and there's the purpose, and that purpose is getting them on trial, that they allegedly burned the Capitol. And to prove their point right, they brought in people And now they want to use you. That's why God said there is a season and there is a purpose under the sun for everything. There is a time to lie on people. There is a time to allow yourself to be used as surrogates to lie so that people will go to jail. There is a time that people will lie on you too so that you will go to jail. And according to God, you will start regretting what I did to those people that were haunting me. The woman relaxed. The woman was just being used because she is a Unity Party woman. I think, no, she part of Unity Party Alliance. I think she from Yomlikanga Lawrence Party. But we just consider her a Unity Party person. So Yomlikanga as pro tem will sit down there and allow her to go to. They said, no, come on, you release that woman to her lawyer. You just frame it that way and say she's not feeling well. But God there, God watching. He never sleeps. He has the final say in everything on earth. God is not far from the earth. God is not far from Liberia. Liberia is not a country that will say God does not know. God knows Liberia, and God knows everybody in Liberia one by one, personally, by name. God sees everything that is happening. He is the chief judge. If, madam, if what I'm saying is true, and I hope that it is not true, but assume it is true, madam, I will appreciate you to just look in Gregory Como and the other people's face and say, I can't do this. If it will mean I go to jail, let me go to jail. And I will tell the whole world what you want me to do. If you are comfortable, you want to testify against your brothers, then you can go ahead. If what I'm saying is not true, you are truly part and parcel of it. They see you as part and parcel of it, and you are going on trial along with fanatical father. God will be with you people, and He has always been. So let's assume that what I'm saying, that you allow yourself to be used as surrogate, is not true, and the executive truly indicted you, or they will put you on trial. The same God who brought you to earth and has kept you all of those times, deliver you from terrible, difficult situations, the same God stand with you and the others in court. But until we can know that truly you are one of those to be tried, we will live with our suspicion. We will live with our doubt that you in there as a surrogate. Because we're seeing the signs, we're seeing the indicators tell us everything you off it. We want to hear about you when this majority blogging, and then they say Priscilla Copper, then along the way you off, then certain time your name came back. Not until when the media started raising the issue, when we started talking about why this woman not involved, the woman, why the woman, That's when they say, Priscilla, the people on Jowea station, the pressure they put in, they talk anything, hold in, radio station go fire and wild. So what we need to do is, madam, you know what we'll do? We'll put your name there. So they can say the whole stuff is not a biased thing. So your name will just be there, but you will not go through what the other guys will go through. So please understand. So when you see us calling you, don't get panic. Just come. You will go home. We'll release you to your lawyer, and then from there we'll know what to do. That's what you're saying. You think Bwara is convinced that Priscilla Cooper is part and she needs to be put on trial? No. You think Gregory Cooper and all the people there, you think Augustine fired the Solicitor General? No. Everybody knows the game plan. This thing is a syndicate. Everybody knows. Everybody in there, everybody involved with this thing, they know. They're aware of the plan. Listen, a couple of months back to the Justice Minister, when he came on there, what did he say? Well, you lawmaker, or you wow, we arrest you. The thing was already planned from the onset. It was already planned, and that's what you see the guys are executing. Madam, that's all I can say. We ain't see your name. We ain't see your name. We have not heard anything about you in this whole thing. Lately. We have not heard anything. They're protecting you. But they can protect you, but they can't protect. They can protect your conscience. You are a human being. If they're using you to testify against Kofa and the rest of the guys, and you agree to it, go there. But if truly they see you as an accused and they have evidence against you, as the Solicitor General Fire said, sufficient evidence, and the police director said overwhelming evidence, ready to put you on trial. But if you have agreed to be used against Fonanti Kofa and the rest of the guys, so that they will go to jail and Joseph Yima Baka is satisfied with his people, go there. Everybody, God keeps watch over everybody. God sees everybody. God knows everybody. God sees everything that happens. And God acts appropriately. He waits for his soup to get cold before he drinks it. That's it. That's all. Matthew Choloplay said, let Bwaga government continue to lie on people going after others. Though government did the same thing, and it came back to him with force. So let Bwaga continue to lie on others. Gapu Seafort, right? The capital did not burn by itself. Let the justice system work and stop undermining the process. Reason half for you. Elizabeth Toja says she will pay back every evil that she is committing. why Unity Party is so evil? Is it because they are Congo? I know what the Congo and the JTL. I know. So you tell me now. Okay. The one you see that one you lay down. Everybody the lunch bringing 90 and that's number you're calling. Got your one black. That'll be before. That's it. So we are waiting. It goes into full trial in the August end of court. Let's see how it plays out. We will know exactly whether truly this woman was just being used or she's truly used by the executive. Few calls on this, and then we are out. Just a few calls, not taking many. Oh. Yeah, let's hear you. Let's go.
Yeah,
just taking few calls.
No, we say we want black. We don't want black because God is keeping say the truth.
Keep saying, say, I ain't got time again, man.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why I just want to tell you. If you go in the Bible, in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 20, the Bible says, you shall not, which means you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. If you can read the Bible, just your book, read a big book, I can read the Bible. Please leave the book and read the Bible. Don't make the Bible to be a pit. Okay. Same Andrew, thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabu Rasta. Have a nice Thursday. Hello?
Yes, this is Dr. Marcy on the line.
Yeah, let's hear you, Dad.
Yeah, thank you, Lord. Sam Andrew, let me appreciate you for the topic that you brought on just now. For the day that it happened, we just calling Bona to myself. And that will be satisfied. We all go to church. Andrew, we are Christian. We got women in prison there. That's your prison for just 40 kids. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
They are in prison today for 1 more, 2 more. They stay there. Nobody will be that out. And you get somebody when you say what is that there, you arrested all of them, killed them, and at the end of the day, they were free. Two her boyfriend said a lawyer for her. And the man went on other platform and said, I think they both doing that fake thing they doing. Nothing on the woman that show that she was part of that thing. That just lying, they want to show, oh, they want a lot of bail. Oh, no, the lawyer said it. That what they going to do was fun. They were making, that was lying. That they changed to a place that they were paying them more to a lawyer. So we are Christian, we are watching. They're forcing us to go to jail. We are Christian. God's wrath will take a place. She has a woman. She's a lady. She bought children. She got brothers and sister behind her. Now go ahead and go lie and say the dead.
All right.
They miss something and they cannot say anything. We know they fake it. We know that once you go to lie and because the brother put the camera put you in riot say go lie. The God prove it to us. So she go lie and left for her. Go there, go and forward. You will judge everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling, man. Sissy, have a nice day. Hello. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the topic this afternoon. My brother, that he say if Presidio Copa they use her to lie on Flanking Copa when the other 3 lawmakers to go to jail. God there. But Presidio Copa, I think so your opposition, so your government official and listen to this station here. If you lie on it, mayor, everyone on that one know that it's a lie. They for you jail, they free you because you're supporting the government. Then our father, our brother, in jail for 2 or 3 years. We give it to God. And God looking at everybody. If there people then you lie on them, go to jail and Presidio Copa. I can tell you, they blush. They will not finish until they walk out to an end in that lawyer. Because we will ask you, we will never forget.
Thank you. Hello.
Good afternoon, Sandra.
Good afternoon.
This is Mr. Freeman David from Boston, to be precise, Margibi County. My dear brother, one good thing about the government,
and I pray that it continue. It's freedom of speech. All radio stations should open. You get what I'm saying? When the incident happened in probably in December, they said Bwaga and Tammy Brand the Capitol building. Anybody, be a pass or person, they'll go through the judge. Our ass is open, we are looking at it. You getting me? Yeah, hello?
Chief, everybody listening to you. Everybody.
Thank you. Everybody ass is open. To see transparent government, we are ass is open. Somebody is part of that case, they'll go through the process and they'll pay for that consequence. Apart from that Capitol building issue. Here the present government, here the past government, people who they are down. I can see some of the people here, some police still dying there. They don't move, they are not moving freely. Where I work, people are here, they are in the part, they suspend and they sack them. They corrupt, they are in. The government's ass is on them, they directly. They don't just move alone.
All right, Chief.
I believe I don't want to go through the process. La brother need to be that over and over every year. La brother just be that when you go free.
Thank you, Chief. Hello. Hello.
Thank you. This is witness about to come for Jikotan Ria. Thank you. Are always telling you saying God will bless you. Because they play the thin air, the lie exposed. The lie exposed. Because no way for all to say that are true. So everything we want to live with God. It's where you be let God bless you. Today, one day we'll get the end. In Jesus' name.
Hello? You are on the air, Chief.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Cut off your radio. Cut off your radio.
Yeah, okay. What I want to say is that I'm choosing you might calling from Mamba Point. What I want to say is that the government is a evil government, so you must know that the government is evil government. So why you explain them to do? You always playing evil again or playing that innocent. Okay.
You finished?
Yeah, finish, yeah. It's like evil government, yeah.
Hello? 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 Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chief.
This is Ennis Table calling from right here, community leadership. Thank you. What really hurting me about the case is that there are two groups of people fighting over a certain area. And the other group had a security backing. And they had police that were taking care of those areas when the people were in that fight. And they don't bring any of the police, they don't indict any of the police that were there. Even the police, a big man, he had all the security on the command. And he looked at the place. How can somebody go point the area, then you accuse one side of the people from the opposition side? But while God watching him, although political people not let God business, but one day, what kind government people, God will bring them. Oh, my brother, what are you doing is bad.
Okay. Thank you, Chief. Representative or Senator McGill said he submitted two important bills: an act to repeal the 1976 amended Act of Booker T. Washington Institute, BWI, to be known as Booker T. Washington Institute of Agriculture and Industrial University College, and an act to establish Doison TVET Institute. Both bills, according to him, received their first reading on the floor and have been sent to the appropriate committee room for for the review. Okay. That came from Senator McGill. Hello.
Hello,
Your name, where you come from?
I'm Ibrahim here, calling for District 11. Well, I say, Andrew, there are times we are being very lenient in this country. Whatever the government can do to bring war, for me, I prepare for it.
No, we're
I will
not
not
talking
be
about
late
war. No,
anymore.
no,
Excuse
no,
me.
no. No, we're
One
not
minute.
talking about war,
I'll
yeah,
come
my
to you.
man. If you want war, go to the place where you can fight your war. We're intellectualizing here. You drop the sentiment. It will not help you. It will not change anything. You're just storing anger in your own vessel, and it will affect you. We're intellectualizing here. That's democracy. That's what they call democracy. You express your opinion intellectually. You can disagree. The other person can agree or disagree with you. That's how you change society for the better. You don't change society with anger.
Andrew.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah. I'm Frank S. Dover calling from Ray Hill, Portland Farm. Yeah, brother, I don't have problem with the adjustment about parenting. I don't have problem. But the procedure Cooper that today they are free, no problem. We leave it with God. But there's a warning shot go to Joseph Imabuaka and his team. After the investigation, we should be prepared. Whether we will win a case, whether we will lose a case, only God will judge us. I thank you.
Good. Well, let's go. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Mega Smith calling from Bod Naked Community.
What kind of community you calling from?
Bod Naked.
Bod Naked community?
Yeah.
Oh, you name the community after Bod
Naked?
Naked?
You will escape from that name.
Ah? But why you name the community after Bod Naked now?
Maybe Bod Naked. Don't forget about that one. That's not the point.
No, my man, I'm controlling you. I can give you 2-3 minutes. I want to know why.
That's the name we know of.
Oh.
Anytime you say great land, people don't even know it unless you say Bod Naked.
Oh, but listen, it may not be, but you went and met it there, or you were there when they named
I'm not living there. I just came here for 20%. I'm not living there. Yeah.
But you think that after Bod Naked, the former rebel fighter, the name that, or that different thing?
What can apply? The people don't know that name when you say Bod Naked. Yeah.
Let's hear you.
Okay, what I want to say concerning this issue, almost everything that has been said in the past by AB, by you, is coming to pass. But the God that we serve, my brother, is a real God. Let Priscilla Cooper then do what he can do. God knows, and at the appropriate time, God will reveal himself, and we will see what will happen. Let them do what they can do. The president, and he's a deacon, he knows. Everybody, we are Christian, we are Muslim, but we serve the same God. So let them go ahead and do what he can do. God is watching us, and God will repay any other thing that will come out. So thank you.
Thank you too for spicing it up. Have a nice day. So keep playing, always play. The King's Cash giveaway is 15,000 today. Thursday, you want to go home with 15,000 or receive 15,000 in your account. That star 79 and star 24 hatch. Play with 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US, and then you can have your 15,000. The government blunder again. Everything. Do you know that most part of the government don't know planning, don't know how to organize anything? And you know why the government getting everything messed up? Because they have the opposition in mind. Their goal is to prove a point to the opposition. And you can never achieve your goal when you want to prove a point or you think you should prove a point to your opponent. The opponent got nothing to lose. You got everything to prove. And when you leave it and focus on the opposition by attempting to prove a point, you will not only mess up everything, but you are arming the opposition. That is why I often tell you people, you don't get jitter with whatever they are doing, because you will be confusing yourself and mentally you will not be in the position to recall their mistakes, their failures, their excesses, and all of those. But when you remain calm and just look at them, you will capitalize on the errors because you will see it. And that's what you need to engage in. You need to expand. You need to write a lot more. You need to talk. You don't need to sit down and live with 2029 will make the difference. We are a bit far yet, though not very far, but you want to be engaged with the realities of the day. The blunder again. Today, not today, but Wednesday, they launched the vacation job program of 1,000 Liberian students, they say, across the country. The intent is to help, according to them, help students get money to support their school fees for the academic year. Now, why the program got the support of some part of the country? What happened? Disorganization. Everything messed up. It resulted to complaints, students raining insults, accusing the people, vexed, saying all kinds of things at the Ministry of Labor. The Ministry of Labor. They accuse the Labor Ministry people of not organizing it properly. The initiative was just disorganized, complaint all over the place, nothing good. The students started raising their voices, complaining that nothing, they could understand nothing. They just form a queue, long queue. They on the line, they can't see anything good. Some people will leave the line, they will attempt to go in from so they can get registered quick. And then confusion where the table is registering. Some of the people, the people who are doing the registration, they too, they are at loggerhead with one another. Or you or do the one. Oh, don't tell the person they. Oh, don't tell me to do this. Disorganized. It was chaotic. Yeah. This you could see the staff struggling, trying to manage, to manage the vex students that turn out in mass to get registered to get the vacation job. Everything was just disorganized. Nothing came out good until they reached a decision. So you see that was unfolded at the Labor Ministry. And then what happened? Braga was on the other side launching. Today at the Executive Pavilion, Yeah, he was on the other side launching again. Everywhere he's launching, he has become the launching president. Probably before the evening, you will hear the executive mansion say the president will be launching XYZ. But it's good. It's okay because he needs not to be traveling all over the place. Yeah, because, yeah, he man there. He man 82. Buhari 82. He's sick. He in hospital. Boaka going to pilgrims. He going to the ministerial complex again to welcome pilgrims that came from Mecca. The man get nothing much to do. Nothing. Just reduce himself to mere launching and welcoming president. Anyway, the man internal affairs president. I see you. That's all the time we've got to be on the show. So our condolences again to Liverpool Football Club, the Portuguese Football Federation, the Spanish Football Federation, his wife, and the other family members. The passing of Diogo Jota and his brother in a car crash. The scene was terrible. Very, very bad off. One of the leading football analysts and commentators, very reliable, Fabrizio Romano just posted. He just posted about an hour ago about the scene of Diogo Jota. That what we've got the information is true that the scene was terrible. And the picture is flooding everywhere on the internet. Terrible. Real Madrid issued a statement expressing their condolences to the family, and they've started putting how they call that, flowers, yeah. So this is what Fabrizio Romano, who is in Spain, a veteran, longtime sports analyst, he said, the information we have is that the car, a Lamborghini, left the road due to a tire blowout while overtaking. It then set on fire. The accident happened in the municipality of Senadela in Zamora, around, say, in Liberia, we'll say 8:30, 9 in the morning. He confirmed that Diogo Jota and his brother Silva died. So he is confirming the information that they were overtaken. He said, the information we have is that the car, a Lamborghini, left the road due to a tire blowout, meaning the tire puncture. Why overtaking? They were overtaken. And then what Fabrizio Romano said again, he said, it then set on fire. So when they overtook, the tire blew off or puncture, ran into another, and then fire. That's how Diogo Jota and his brother died. Terrible, tragic. 28 and 26 years. You don't know what will happen every day that comes, the hours ahead. Only God knows. So that's it. That's all the time. Did I read your statement, your comments? Rather, amen. No, let me not do you injustice. The people call, you wrote, you can call. You can do yours by writing. So let me read yours. Walter Bachu Morgan Jr. said Liberia is now on a kleptocracy and kleptocracy government. Cecilia Yakparo said, why now? Is that now she have an evidence? Okay, you're referring to Priscilla Cooper. Okay. So yeah, thank you. That's all the time we've got to be on the show. We back tomorrow. Today is Thursday. So CDC hour is not on, it's on tomorrow. At 8 o'clock, it's Face the Issues with Teacher Light, Anthony at Law, A.B. William. You don't want to miss it. Until tomorrow, if God permits, I'm Sam Andrews.
From the latest news to your favorite tunes, we've got your back morning, night, and afternoon. Join our family, connect with your crew. Kings FM 88.5, just for you.
Exclusive supermarket and restaurant is now open at Rehab Junction near the Total gas station with unbeatable deals, fresh groceries, and everyday essential all in one place. Come to Exclusive Supermarket in Rehab near the Total gas station where quality meets affordability, from farm fresh fruits and veggies to premium meats, household goods, and top brands at the best price. We've got everything you need under one roof. Do you need a quick stop or a full car? Our special household friendly staff will make your shopping experience exclusive, just like our name. And when you are done shopping, you can try out our modern restaurant and taste our spicy and delicious local and international food. Only at Exclusive Supermarket, your neighborhood store with a word of choice. Visit us today. Exclusive